Hey Tony, Jessica Peterson here. We just spoke on the phone, and I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with me. I totally understand you have your own in-house team and you have no intention to hire anybody, and that is completely okay. Um, but I am excited you accepted this video because I know that you said that you're plenty busy and all of that, and I don't know, maybe they're referrals or programs, maybe it's paid advertising, but I do know you're not getting any actual organic traffic to your website, which means you're actually missing 60 to 70% of your jobs every single month by not having this digital footprint, by not being visible when customers are searching for your services. And so you guys are missing out on quite a bit by just not having these strategies in place that I'm about to show you. And these strategies work really, really well. I've used the same strategies with over 50 other restoration companies just like you guys, and it has made a huge difference. So this is something that if you want to do in-house, you can absolutely do it in-house. You do not have to hire us or anybody else. But if you should choose to, we would be glad to partner with you. But either way, please, please watch, please listen to these strategies, because it's going to make a big difference for you guys, okay? So your website here is more than just a business card. It's the foundation. Your website and online presence and growing it organically is something that grows your business over time to be continually getting new jobs coming in every month where you're not having to pay per lead or having your leads stop because you stop paying ads. Okay, so growing this organically is critical for you guys. Okay, now I am happy to see that you at least have a website. But it is a single page website, so it's not actually going to do anything for you. Google does not rank websites by appearance per se, but they do rank based on user experience and mobile friendliness. Being easy to use on mobile devices is important. But mostly Google is going to rank based on content. And so today I'm going to talk to you about your content keyword strategy, citations, and then backlinks, okay? So Google does require that every service you have its own page. Like I said, this is a single page website. So this is a home page. A home page is designed to be the most important page of the entire website, to tie all pages together. And it's supposed to be built around your local services that you offer. And it can be about you guys as well. But 99% of the time, when customers are searching for your services, they don't know who you are yet. So they're not going to be searching by your brand name. They're going to be searching for those services. So all of your information on this page, which is actually a home page, not a full website. So this homepage here needs to be completely optimized. So when we talk content, there's all different types of content. There's videos and there's images, and every image needs to be optimized with those local keywords. So if we look here, this says structural drying scaled, okay? That is not optimized. Obviously, if you're drying, it's a water damage job. So it should be something like Denver water damage repair Denver, okay? You need to save and optimize every image throughout your website with those local keywords, because like I explained, they're not going to search for you by brand name. So you need to be searching, especially in these emergencies, you need to be showing up where people are searching. And so in order to do that, you have to have the right type of content on your website. You want to be going after the local buyer intent keywords, like the water damage repair Denver water damage repair. People search differently, so you want to capitalize on the different types of keywords so you can get that traffic to your website. And so not just your images, but all of this text on this page needs to be optimized around those local keywords for each of your major services, okay? And then you have those separate pages for each service. You'll have a different one for junk removal than you will for water damage. So for every service you offer, it has to have its own page, and every area you serve should also have its own page for those services as well. Google wants individual pages. That way you can focus an entire page on that one service, focus on the keywords for that local area for that service for one area. So if you're serving Denver and Colorado Springs and I don't know, Manitou Springs or whatever, they all need to be separated. So if your main area is Denver, this entire website, your home page, and each of the service pages you would have should be about Denver keywords. But then you have separate service area pages like Colorado Springs, and then you would have Colorado Springs junk removal, Colorado Springs drywall removal, etc. Okay, so you have to have the right type of content for Google to pick it up, index the keywords so they can rank and your customers can actually find you for the services that you're offering. Google is sending little crawlers to your website, which are like little mini robots, and it goes through and it scans every single page, every single image, and every little bit of written content here to try and understand who you guys are, what type of services that you offer, and where you offer those services. But when you don't have the type of content that Google needs, the Google algorithm doesn't understand. It's not your website's not getting picked up. It's not getting indexed. You're not getting indexed for keywords. And so if Google doesn't understand, how can we expect them to send you customers? Okay, so by missing these key factors here, you're losing 60 to 70% of your jobs every single month. If we look at your top competitor in Denver, you have ServPro, and they're a franchise, yes, but they're also very beatable. You only have to do better than they're doing. These franchisees are not allowed to go in and optimize their page in a way that would help them. So all you have to do is better. You have to have more quantity of content and better quality. Better quality, more content, more pages, more blogs, etc. And all of those things will help you to be more competitive, but also get to a point where you're outranking these guys. Now, when your customers are doing searches like this in Google, there's 3 spots that your business can also be showing up and ranking. Okay, the first will be your ads, and that's your cost per click ads and local service ads, which can be profitable as long as you have the right foundation set up. And if not, your ROI may be pretty poor. Okay, these other 2 sections are even more important because they get the bulk of the traffic when people are searching. So this section here, this is your Google Business Profile, Google Map Pack area. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section for all of your services in your service area, because 30% of people that are searching will skip everything else and they'll call these 3 companies. So when you're not in this top 3 position, you are leaving 30% of your monthly revenue on the table and literally handing your competition the customers that should be yours. Okay, so in order to get in this position, you do need to optimize your profile and go and get a bunch of citations, which are simply listing the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and putting those in a bunch of directories like Yellow Pages, the Better Business Bureau, Yelp, Angie's, House. All of those are great citations, so you need a lot more of those citations than your competition. And then this third section here, this is your organic section. This is where it's the most critical for your website to show up, because 60 to 70% of people, they will skip all of the ads, they'll skip the maps, and they come right here on this first page. So when you're not listed here, you are losing 60 to 70% of your jobs every single month. So in order for your website to actually show up here, it comes back to this foundation of your website. Having the proper content and keyword strategy, making sure you have more content than everybody else. This homepage should be at least 1,500 words or more. If your competitors are 1,500 words, you're going to need 1,800 to 2,000 words. So you definitely need to work on your pages and content keyword strategy, okay? That's going to be huge for you guys. And then you're going to support that with backlink SEO. So this brings us to Ahrefs, a paid tool we use to tell how your website is performing. We can see you have a 301 error for your website. We have a rating of a 4.3 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, meaning Google doesn't trust your website. And that is partly because of the quality of the site, but more so it's because of the power you're sending to it. Like every tool that you use, your website does require power. And we power websites with backlinks. So we need a lot of backlinks. We need more than our competitors are using. And it's important to understand that not all backlinks are created equal. They're not all good for you. We only want to be going after the good quality do follow links that are closely related to the services you offer. The fact that you have 98 links and a score of 4.3 tells us that you have a lot of spammy, junky links that are not helping you. They're actually hurting you. So we want to be going and getting only good quality links from other websites that are similar to you, other home service businesses, related vendors or magazines. All of those would be good quality links. So when you get those good quality links, this score increases. Google trusts your website more, which promotes it towards the top so people can actually find you. And then having the right content, you'll be able to get keywords indexed. So you guys don't have any keywords and you guys have zero traffic. So you guys are missing out on hundreds and hundreds of potential volume to your site and over 60% of jobs every single month by not having these strategies in place. If we look at your competitor, their specific area, they have a low score as well, and it makes sense they're not going to do SEO because they can't fix what's wrong to make their SEO work. But because of how powerful this website is, at a 77, it is able to push the power from the main franchise to these franchisee areas, okay? And doing so, it's been indexed for over 50 keywords, and this one specific location is getting over 700 people to their website every month, and that's because they've actually been indexed for these good local buyer intent keywords that has tons of monthly volume, and they're placing at the top. The higher you place in the rankings, the more percentage of each of these searches that they get. So they're able to capture over 700 people to their website per month. So again, yes, these guys are absolutely beatable, but you do need to actually follow the strategies that I have just shown you today. I hope that you found this helpful. Please feel free to take the information, run with it, have your in-house team take care of all of it for you. But if you find that it's too much work, or you just want to focus on what you guys do best and have a partner, please reach out to us at Peterson SEO, because this is our specialty and we specialize in working with restoration companies just like you guys. I really appreciate your time today, Tony, and I appreciate you taking the chance to watch this video, and I really hope it does amazing things for you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, reply to my email, or give us a call, and we would be happy to chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I do look forward to hearing from you soon.